Hi friends, I wanted to do a reading today on how you can unblock your abundance. What is blocking your abundance and how you can unblock it. Okay, so assistance, nature and style. Okay, so what I got, nature card also keeps popping up. What I got is that you're not asking for assistance. You're not asking for assistance. If you ask for help, you'll get it. Maybe you need to ask help from somebody who already has some experience, in the field. Somebody who knows their way around. You're not asking for assistance. Maybe you need to ask assistance from your ancestors, from the divine. Another thing that I'm getting is that you are not taking your own presentation style personally. In the sense, you are being too casual about how you come across to people. There is a way to present yourself when asking for help so that you can get it. You have to study the person you want to ask for help from, and you have to cultivate certain vocabularies, your approach. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. There is a lot of assistance available to you, but you do not know how to approach these people who can help you. You are not studying them. You keep looking inward. I think you have looked inward enough. Now you need to look outward at what is really happening around you. Look at people's nature. Look at their style. Look at the things that they do or they don't do. Look at how they speak. Look at the people they interact with. Mold yourself into the person whom they will help. So you need to tweak some things about yourself, or your personality, your presentation skills, your subject matter, and the way you ask for the help. There is definitely a lot of help available, but you're not tapping into it. People will be glad to help you if only you would ask. Don't let your ego come in the way. Yeah. You're bothered about the wrong things and wrong people. You're not focused. You worry too much about how you will come across, whereas you do need to worry about how you come across by tweaking your personality. Instead of just thinking, oh no, they won't help me, oh they would not be interested, oh I don't know how to approach them. Don't keep looking inward. Seriously, don't keep looking inward. You have already got all the skills that you need. The things that you need help with are exactly the things people want to help with. So don't doubt yourself in that way. Have more self-belief. Look up. And listen. You're not listening. Even when somebody is giving you some advice, you don't want to listen. And like the card says, the fear of failure is holding you back. You're bothered about what people will think, say, etc., etc. You're giving too much importance to you know, you're ashamed of failure. You're ashamed of being criticized. Just look at the way you react when somebody says even a little thing. See how much it triggers you. If you're the kind of person who gets triggered by these little comments here and there, you're never going to be able to even accept constructive criticism, and people in the know will not bother to give you. Because according to them, you're not serious. If you were serious, you would not be so casual and careless. And you would not have, you would not be like a porcupine, or the moment somebody says a bit or does something, you get into that phase of getting defensive and, not even listening to what the other person is saying. You give them the impression that you can't be bothered with what they are saying. Whereas what they are saying is exactly the thing you need to hear so that they can help you in ways that can bring you more money. You're not focusing on the money. You're focusing on that small little nitty-gritty things. So you're playing small. You're allowing things and people that are of no consequence to be so significant in your life that you forget to plan and execute a plan that will bring you success. Your ego is too much and your learning is too little. You need to learn. You need to allow people to teach you. It's not enough that you think you're great if it's not bringing you the money. So put your ego aside, learn from the masters, observe them, be inspired by them, do more research, and see how things start moving. I would say your ego is blocking. And if you're trying to market yourself or your product, you're always marketing yourself. You're always selling yourself. Even if you don't have any particular product or service, you yourself are your own brand. You need to build your brand. How will you build your brand? When other people tell you that you're awesome. So you have to build that kind of relations, rapport. You have to be conscious about how you're coming across to people at all times. Upgrade your knowledge about people and about human nature. What it is that some people get all the help that they need. They get, they even get freebies. They get friends. Why? Why is that so? What is it that they are doing? I'm not saying that you should be a people pleaser, but you should be pleasing. Not just pleasing to the eye, not the superficial. Get real. Get real. You need to be more conscious. You need to be more aware about how you're coming across. Study human nature. I think you've studied yourself enough. Now you study how the others do it. And do it. Yeah. And this clever reminds me of what, when I was very clever, I tried to change the world. Then I looked within, and Rumi's quote is there. I can't say it perfectly, but if you don't try to be too clever, don't think you're more clever than others. Change yourself. Even Einstein, he tried and tried and tried and tried and tried and tried. He never gave up. So don't just give up. If you fail, it's okay. Try again. Try again. Focus on the basics to get better solutions. Basics. Trees. How does a tree grow so big? It has a small seed that is planted, that is put in the proper soil, that is nurtured. So whatever talent you have, you need to nurture it. And you need to focus. You may have multiple talents, but at the moment you are not at this, that you have not achieved that level where you can use all your multiple talents and skills. No, you need to select one thing and almost perfect it, and then you can take off. So focus on the one thing that you are really good at, the one thing that gets you excited about putting in the efforts. If you cannot be bothered to put in the efforts, no success. If you don't do your basic homework, no success. If you're all about how stylish you are and etc., no success. Knowledge is power. True knowledge is power, and you should use your knowledge, upgrade your knowledge, upgrade your skills. Maybe you have some tiny product, tiny service, tiny skill, but you have not worked hard to take it to the next level. And how can you take it to the next level unless you actually jump into it with both feet? You have to fail sometimes. So you're not taking the necessary risks. See, attention, and this gave me the attention to details. I told you, learner, that's the most perfect card. If you are willing to learn, if you are willing to pay attention to the basics, instead of only bothering about all the superficial things, if you are willing to ground your skills and talents in the real world and show it to the world by learning first, then your abundance will open up. Be willing to learn, be willing to make mistakes. Yes. See, enterprise. Come up with more creative ideas. You're not using your creativity. And yes, you would be successful in your own business. It is a numbers game, It is a numbers game. And these buildings feel like two stalwarts. I feel there are two people who are like a king and queen in the things that you want to do. If you would only connect with these two, learn from them, you could start your own enterprise. You know what I got? You need to be tough on yourself. You need to be disciplined. You need to show up for yourself every single day without a break. You cannot say, oh, I will do it tomorrow. Oh, today I will take a break. No, you have to prioritize this over and above other things. Only then you will succeed. Because you surely have something to offer the world. And security card keeps coming up. Which makes me think, you know what? You're very much in your comfort zone. You feel safe and secure with whatever it is. You have piled up a little bit of abundance, finances, money, small mini investments, and you are very comfortable. At the same time, you have got ambitions that are not allowing you to just simply be secure and happy with what you have. You want to do something more. And it's always like that. When we have a talent or a skill or a gift, it is for the world. If you keep hiding it away out of fear or this or that, you are not able to be stable in your life. You are not able to have real security because you don't feel secure within yourself. You have not expressed yourself fully. You have not lived up to your potential. So you keep feeling as if you're on shaky ground. You keep trying this, trying that. No. If you want to feel more stable, if you want to feel more secure, you have to focus on one thing and go for it. There is a lot of money for you if you would only just try. Not try, begin. Like I said, choices. You keep diverging and diverting. You need to go like this, but you keep taking shortcuts, or something else will interest you. This is more important, that one is more important. Oh, this party is so important. Oh, I need to rest. And that's how your energy is dispersed and you're not able to focus. So you need to make a choice. Like I said, just choose one thing, focus on it completely, and and perfect it. Yes, superb. North Star. Because what you really want to do is your life purpose. And your life purpose is calling you. But you keep on putting things off. You want to start perfectly and end perfectly. But that's not the way it goes. You start imperfectly, you fail, you try again, and maybe someday you achieve perfection. But you certainly achieve a certain level of success if you begin. And I got these two cards. These are repeat cards. They keep coming in every reading, so I have to take them since they have come. Your writing skills are important. Again, I felt this is about you learning. Sit down and write down what you want to manifest. Scripting. The moment you start writing in the present tense, all the things that you want, you will start manifesting them. You already have the connections. Tap into the connections. Start connecting with people. Write them an email. Even when you want someone's advice, if you write a beautiful email, you connect with even the big shots of the world and they respond because they do like to help. Maybe you need to write a nice email and invite somebody to give you some advice, to meet up. You're not doing all these things, and that's how your abundance is blocked. When you start doing all of these things, money will start pouring in. See, unbelievable. That's what I said. Rewards will start coming in. And mishaps will happen. Small things here and there will go wrong. That is a given. Don't let that stop you from getting here. Mishaps, damage, miscalculation. Yeah, I think these are what you fear. These are your fears. To name them, to give them a proper name. These are your fears. Mishaps may happen. Just at the right moment, your computer may conk off. Somebody else may not turn up. You may get called for something else that is really an emergency at that moment. Some mishaps. Damages are financial loss. You are afraid of financial loss because when you want to try something, when you're trying to do something, you will be making an investment of your time, energy, money, connections. I got that. Okay, connections. Even your reputation might get damaged. People are ruthless in this world. Nobody is out here to encourage you. So if you fear them so much, if you fear being trolled, if you fear being bullied, even online people do it all the time. If you are afraid of all this, then it's not going to work. So you need to work on your fears. Again, the same expression, miscalculation. You're not taking responsibility for the fact that this isn't working out, that you yourself are blocking your own abundance. Your fears, all your fears are coming up, and they will keep on coming up no matter what you're trying to do. Otherwise, you have two choices. You can just say, okay, I like my life the way it is and I'll remain like this, small and happy and cute. Or you go out there and face the world. You may get run over, so what? It's not the end. You can still start again. So what, again, another thing I got is, when you make investments into your talent or whatever, don't just go about spending a lot of money on equipment, on how the product looks, the packaging, the marketing, getting people on board, making a team and having to pay them for the jobs that you can do yourself. Don't do that. Because that way, not only will you be giving away the control, you have to delegate. But since you're just starting right now, I feel this is for someone who's starting right now because had you already been in the game, you would not be bothered with anybody else. You would have passed that test a long time back. But since you're just beginning, I advise you to be careful about the kind of money that you spend on your, presenting your product. There is no need to go overboard. Keep it simple, and keep a buffer for things to not work out. Okay, including in your mind and heart. Including preparing your mind and heart. You don't have to hook on to the negativity, but it's just a part and parcel of being prepared. Yeah, this card also keeps popping. See, mainstream, what's written over here? It's time to be seen and show your talent to the world. Your business is getting more audience at this moment. So you have an audience for what you're trying to do. You just need to begin. Once you start, you will really take off. Taking chances. Isn't that what I've been saying? Isn't this what the whole reading was about? Take your chances, take your chances. The moment you take your chance, change will come in. And what will be the change, Do you know what's there at the bottom of the deck? And this card also keeps coming, and I'm so happy to say that. Blessings. See this cute money cat. Unexpected fortune is about to come. This is a great time to enjoy the blessings pouring in. Your finances are doing well at the moment, and this is what will happen when you do all of this. So get up, dust yourself off, spruce yourself up, look around, find your teacher, start learning, write that email, make the connection, and take off. And bring in your money. It's always about the money, honey. Alright, I hope you like the reading. Do let me know. Please like and subscribe. You're not at least like it. I'm sure you like the readings that I'm doing. Do let me know that you like them by giving me a like, and do subscribe. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.